This is video 24, Advaita Vedanta, Non-Dual Monism as taught by Sri Ramana Maharshi. I have a question to myself. I am thinking loud now. Do you still want to cheat yourself? Do you still want to fool yourself? Who are you? Who am I? Shastra says, Tattvamasi, that thou art. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. What does it mean? Intellectually, it means we primarily are spirit as opposed to matter. We are fundamentally pure awareness, unmixed with any upadhi, any adjunct. No body, no mind, no objects that appear in the mind, no world, no universe. What exists is only one, and that is Brahman, and that is you. That is me. All this multiplicity, variety arises only after the birth of the ego. I am the body thought. So Sri Bhagavan says, of all the thoughts, the root thought is the I thought. Trace it. And the I thought must be born somewhere. And if something is born, there should be somebody to give birth to. So if a baby is there, mother is presumed. So I thought is the baby. And who is the mother? Because our attention usually stops at the I thought level, at the baby level. We don't question it at all. Unless you study some Advaita Vedanta and unless you are open-minded, we never get to question the I thought. We take it for granted, we are the I thought, we are the body. That is where wisdom dawns, the moment we recognize, the moment we hear the Advaitic truth, that thou art. So in a way, as Vivekananda said, it is a process of hypnotization and dehypnotization. We are in a hypnotized state. We should first accept it. We should be ready to let go of the ego. Trace the ego. How to let go of it? Not just by thinking about it, but by doing vicharam, self-enquiry. Oh, I have a thought. Okay, right. Who has the thought? I. Who is this I? Which is the birthplace of this I? If we trace it, Sri Bhagavan says, the self will do its job automatically. That is how Spuranam appears. This Spuranam is a living reality. When the mind subsides sufficiently through vicharam, there is a kind of pulsation. Almost it is happening in the head region only. I am trying to focus my attention on that. But there is a kind of electricity passing. Bhagavan has used the word current. When you meditate, he says, with the current of the meditation that you gain, you can spend the whole day effortlessly. So, if we cling to this I thought, if we go on adding desire after desire, commitment after commitment in the mundane world, we will go far away from our true nature. This is a real tough fight. As I am given to understand, it is a fight between our desire to know and be our true nature and the desire to enjoy worldly life, objects, material objects. So, given this context, this fight cannot be won over overnight. It is an ongoing fight. But Sri Bhagavan assures there is no need for anxiety. Everything will come all right in the end. So there is an assurance. And he says success begets success. It's a slow process. So are we ready to defool ourselves? Are we ready to dehypnotize ourselves? Because whatever be the number of births that we take, we will still be left with this challenge of finding our true nature. We can convince ourselves, okay, it is okay to live in this material world, but a day will come, you would not be satisfied with anything else except realizing and being in our true nature. And we have to wake up one day or other. Shri Bhagavan says, wake up now. So, it is a conscious, deliberate effort to know and be our true nature. So, letting go is difficult. To start with, letting go is difficult. We need to be constantly working at it. We need to be striving constantly. One Sadguru has said that if it is a survival process, it happens automatically and effortlessly by default. But seeking our true nature requires striving. Without striving, we cannot get back to our original nature. I can confirm it with my own experience in the last 3 years of 24/7 Vicharam, breath observation, etc. It is an ongoing process. It seems to be a fight, but to fight is no option. It is the only way. We need to be constantly doing Vicharam if we want to realize our true nature, get liberation from this cycle of birth and death. If someone says he or she enjoys this life, it's her wish, it's his wish. If you want it, you will work for it. If you are thirsty, you will drink water. That is how I look at it. So, do you still want to cheat yourself is the question I am asking myself, maybe loud. It is self-talk. Why do you want to fool yourself? What is it that is more attractive than the absolute peace of Brahman, the stillness of Brahman, and what we call the omniscience, omnipresence and omnipotence of our God is nothing but our true nature. But till we abide in our true nature, the truth will not be revealed. There was this Nisargadatta Maharaj. He said, he was a Brahmagyani. He said, if you are interested only in consciousness and not in objects of awareness, he says, the Brahman will reveal all secrets to you layer after layer. Now again, it is all theory for us. It is all guesswork for us. But sages have said it. And Adi Shankara has said it. Vidyaranya Swami has said it. Recently, Shri Bhagavan has said it. They are all saying the same thing. What always exists is that one Brahman, and that is you. That is me. And not this appearance and consciousness, which is I thought. Like a cinema screen, we have to abide fundamentally as the screen, awareness screen, on which the movie of this Sentivel or Sundaresan goes on and on and on. This will go on endlessly, he says. Countless number of births will go. You'll be reborn countless number of times unless we work towards liberation, unless we seek our true nature. Which is it that is giving birth to this I thought? I thought is there, everybody agrees? Do you have thoughts? Yes. Do you have the central thought, I? Yes, yes. Where is it born? There must be something else which gives birth to this I thought. What is that which gives birth to this I thought? Is the inquiry. Of all the inquiry methods, I found this to be very effective. The moment I ask, which is it that is being born as this I thought, Spuranam arises. So I think this is the very powerful way of inquiry. Something is appearing as this I thought. Which is that? Something else is appearing as this I thought. So this inquiry takes us back towards the source from where this I thought is born. After all, I thought doesn't have independent existence at all. Sri Bhagavan says, if we seek it, it will run away, it will flee. And he says, if you really investigate into the nature of the mind, you will realize there is no such thing as mind. Looks to be a little easy and difficult. It all depends on the stage of development in which we are. We cannot give up. Who am I is the way. Vicharam, self-inquiry is the means and the end. So, Sri Bhagavan says, a jnani always abides in his true nature, constantly. So, your question might arise, how will I abide in Atma, the self, if I do not know where it is, what it is, somehow I think till this Spuranam experience arises, you need to be constantly doing Vicharam. Because when we do Vicharam, the mind goes back to its source. Hey mind, which is the birthplace, where are you born? Show me your residential address. If we inquire like this, the mind subsides, goes back to the birthplace, the source, Atma. So, the point is, my self-talk is, do you still want to cheat yourself? Don't give up. Do Vicharam. Trace the source of I thought. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up is the message to my own self, which is spilling over to my friends.